All right. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Bear with me if this video is a little bit unprofessional. I haven't done my videos on the regular since COVID hit and we had to teach the whole fourth quarter via Zoom. So I'm going to do my best to give you a very quick and brief introduction on how to use a lot of tools that will benefit you for the remainder of this bull run. I know a large portion of you probably know some of these things already, but maybe you don't. So I'm not going to go over everything. I'm just going to go over what I think is pertinent and useful. And then towards the end, I'm going to go over what I believe is going to be a very, very, very easy to use and profitable instrument to make money on the way up and on the way down. And Lord, let me tell you, I will be shorting the crap out of Bitcoin once it makes its final correction. So let's get started. First thing I want y'all to see is this is my favorite website, Coin Gecko. This is kind of, I call it the gateway. This is where I start all of my research. This is a great tool, and I believe we had some questions last night about stable coins. So when you go to Coin Gecko, this homepage is going to show you its top 100, I believe. Yes, and obviously there's far more. Look at that, 68 pages. So it's tracking 6,800 coins right now. For those of you that are breaking into the crypto space and want to play a relatively safe game, I know that the entire crypto space is much more volatile than traditional investment opportunities, but I cannot stress this enough. If you want to do something safe, you want to stick within probably the top 10. Don't forget about Dogecoin. It doesn't deserve to be in the top 10, but it is, and it is most likely going to come crashing down very quickly. So if you're in Doge, congrats, but watch it like a hawk. Watch it like a hawk. Top 10, top 20, all of these coins, for the most part, are very well established, and they all, look at this, the top 18 coins have a total market cap of $10 billion. So those are relatively safe plays. But when we're looking at CoinGecko, you can do a lot of different things. One thing I like to do is I like to go over to markets. Last night we had a conversation on stable coins, so you can go to markets and stable coins and take a look at the list of stable coins. Clearly the number one stable coin, it's just under $50 billion in market cap, is Tether. USDC coin, if you use Binance, this Binance USD is a great opportunity. And then one of my personal favorites is DAI, because it is a stable coin that can live on decentralized finance exchanges. So make sure if you want to play the ups and downs, you are taking a portion of your portfolio, whatever you're comfortable with, and putting them into stable coins for opportunities like last night. Similarly, you have your DeFi sector, the decentralized finance sector, which a lot of people, myself included, are thinking is going to be heating up for DeFi version 3. This past summer, when a couple friends and myself were feverishly trying to renovate and sell the house before Bitcoin made its big jump from 10,000 up, I completely missed the DeFi summer, because we were working, oh my gosh, working a lot. So I missed out on a lot of good DeFi stuff. But that would be DeFi version 1. Version 2 happened a couple months ago when Aave made its ascent from, under 80 to all the way to 600. Now it's back to 381. Hold on. Seth is texting me. Let me mute that. But a lot of people think that we're about to see DeFi version 3 coming here soon. And keep tabs on this page, because Chainlink a lot of times acts as an oscillator. When Chainlink moves in the DeFi space, a lot of times it's a great indicator of a lot of coins that will be moving pretty quickly. And as you can see, Chainlink's had a really good 7 days. And a lot of these coins will be following shortly after. So the last thing I want you to take a look at is the NFT space. This is kind of like your, I know my father, who's part of the group, David refers to crypto as the wild, wild west, and I agree with him a little bit. Definitely when I got into the space, it would have been confirmed as a wild, wild. Look at that, John. It's your friend's, one of our members in the Signal group knows the guy who created this meme personally, and he's very wealthy because of it. Anyway, I don't think it's a wild, wild west anymore because unless you have no idea what you're doing, it's hard to lose your investment. Back in 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 years ago and further back, you would have it'd be very easy to lose your money. But the NFT space is very hot, and a lot of people think it will continue to be hot. So look at your this is your overall. These are your DeFi coins. These are your NFT coins. So earlier, one of my childhood friends, Andrew, asked about earlier today. He asked about SafeMoon. So when I go onto Coin Gecko, first thing I do is I look at a specific coin. Just type in here, safe. Look at that. Look how many coins there are. Okay, so you got to make sure you're on the right one. Look here, SafeMoon. Number one thing that I do is I look for their market cap. So this market cap is a big old question mark, which means it's probably a newer coin. How do I know? I'll go down here to its chart and I'll hit max. I want to see how old a coin is. This coin was introduced on the 13th of March. Look at that entry price. Can you imagine? That's so many zeros. But you can see how well it's doing on the hourly, 24-hour, 7-day, 14-day, 30-day, and there's lots of good information here. Websites are here. You can look at the contract address if you want to buy it via MetaMask, which is a wallet, which you guys can do your own research on MetaMask. It's an extension that you use. But I typically like to start here, and then if I see an opportunity, I want to look at where I can get a hold of it. So I scroll down, and here are the lists of exchanges that I can get SafeMoon on. PancakeSwap, which is like Uniswap, but it's built on the Binance Smart Chain. Think of using Uniswap, which is a decentralized exchange with very little gas fees. So part of the reason Binance, look here, Binance has been doing so well is because a lot of people, average retail investors who don't want to, spend $100 and spend half of that on gas fees, will go over to Binance and they'll use PancakeSwap. And if you look at the last 30 days for Binance, it has done very well, all the way from 266 as high as, I think it was like 610, somewhere around there, and now it's at 471. So Binance is my biggest miss. I don't like talking about it because I don't have any. Missed out on a lot of money. Anyway, that's how you use CoinGecko. You want to be able to go onto the website. I don't want to go to Binance.com. That's a bad one. Let's go to SafeMoon for Andrew. I did this earlier just so you guys know how to be doing your own research. I always go to their website and I want to check out on a couple different things. I think I saw this earlier. It has a couple different websites or links or something. First thing you want to do is you want to take a look at your team. I always start with who's there first. Okay. It's, to me, this is endearing because they're trying to be normal, but at the same time, it's not professional. So you can take that for what you want. This bro's got his cat in the picture. But to be honest, I probably would put my 2 huskies in my picture. So you want to be able to look at the team, and this is a good sign. Their Twitter page, their LinkedIn page, and they have Discords. So you can go ahead and take a look at their online presence. I forgot to tell you, you can click on the, I'll just SafeMoon. You can click here to get to their Reddit community, their Twitter page, their Facebook group, their Telegram group, and their Discord. I'm a big fan of following groups on Telegram. I'm going to launch Telegram down here so you guys can see. These are just the coins that I've followed, and you can see there's I'm 16,000 messages behind on Superfarm. So you want to make sure that this has got 82,000 members. Polka City, I know we got a lot of Polka City fans. This has got 5,000 members or just short of it. Telegram groups are huge, guys. You'll always get a lot of good information on Telegram groups as long as you're able to decipher what's good and what's not. So always do your own research, always ask questions, and honestly, there are development team members who are on these. So a lot of times they will be able to answer your questions personally. All right, enough of Coinbase. If I know most of you are here to find out about what I plan to do with leverage trading and how I've dumbed it down to be extraordinarily simple. To get started with leverage trading, this is a guy named Ben. He's the #1 crypto channel on YouTube. He's been an OG in the crypto space for a very long time. Several years before I got into the space, he was in there, and he started his channel at the very beginning, I believe, of the last crypto winter and built it up to nearly 1 million people. So mad respect to him. He's got his website. Turned off. I hope we're still going. My headphones turned off there for a second. Go down to deals. We've talked about this on the Signal group. You can save some money by using his VPN Unlimited link. You can go on to Market Cipher, which we're going to talk about, to get, I think, maybe it's 10% still. Maybe they haven't updated it. It might be 5%. But take a look, and you can get great deals on all sorts of stuff by going to his website. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to TradingView. TradingView is a subscription-based kind of like charting resource where you can get lots of different information. You can do lots of different technical analysis on your charts, and I don't do any of this stuff without Market Cipher. So you're probably like, what the heck is all of this crap? This is so confusing. Let me go and show you what it looks like without Market Cipher so you guys can take a look. Where are you? There it is. So here's what TradingView normally looks like. Let me get here for you. And right now I'm taking a look at the ETH against the United States dollar amount, and we're sitting at $2,225. What I'm going to do and what I've started to do is use an extraordinarily elementary version of Market Cipher. I'm going to get my indicators. I've already paid for Market Cipher, and I think it was like 450 bucks. I think, I can't remember. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what all of the Market Cipher stuff is that you get. Market Cipher A, Market Cipher B, Market Cipher SR, and honestly, it's too much. I don't know what hardly any of this means. It's too much. I don't want it. I want to keep things extraordinarily simple. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to start getting rid of what I don't need. I don't want any of these ribbons. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care about the ribbons. Get rid of the ribbons. I really don't use Market Cipher SR that much, so I just get rid of it all. And as I get better at this, guys, I'm going to start adding more and more and more stuff to Market Cipher so that I can have a more accurate predictive understanding of what the market's going to do. But for this video, I want you guys just to take a look at a couple things that are going to be very, very interesting. First, I want to show you exactly what happened with Bitcoin and how if I was in front of my computer on Market Cipher, I would be able to have made mitigate my losses. So I'm going to go here to the Bitcoin USD pairing, and I want you guys to take a look. On this chart, I'm watching the 24-minute, and I don't want to watch the 30-minute. Let's watch the 4-hour. The 4-hour is where I really want you guys to take a look. So let's go to the 4-hour. Sorry, my allergies are rough. Now, take a look at this. If I go all the way back, that's way too far. If I go all the way back, here it is. Look at that. One of the only things right now that I'm worried about, because I'm just starting out, are blood diamonds and green dots. Blood diamonds on larger time frames show that we're about to see some major dumpage. right? And if you look, let me zoom in here to give you guys an accurate. If you look, we got a blood diamond. Let's assume it was right at the top of this wick at 63,200. 63,200. And within, that's crazy. Within this much time, look, it dumped all the way down to this wick, $52,000. So to be able to know that something bad is coming and to adjust your portfolio or mitigate your risks is huge. The other thing, and I mentioned this earlier on the signal group, is these green dots show that we are more likely than not going to see corrective behavior to the upside. So blood diamonds to the downside, green dots to the upside. One thing that I do using Market Cipher is I try to look at different time frames to verify my comfort level with how much I want to be putting into a trade. So the 4 hours good. Obviously the 2 hour would have shown a green dot. The 1 hour would have shown the green dot down here. But I think I added the 6 hour. Have we made the 6 hour mark yet? Oh, we have not gotten a green dot on the 6 hour yet. I'd expect it to maybe be somewhere here in the next candle, which is going to be printing in, looks like 3 hours and 11 minutes. So let's go back to how I'm using Market Cipher for the trade that I'm currently in. I'm always going to try to be open and honest with you guys and show you what I'm doing. Crypto can be an intimidating space. I've tried to learn as much as I possibly can in the last, 4 years or so, and I just want y'all to know that I'm giving you what I've got. I don't have all the answers. I'm not the best at this stuff, but I'll always try to be open and honest with you. So let's go to my trade that I put in a couple hours ago. All right. I want to take a look at reducing this to its most simplistic form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Market Cipher B, and we're going to get rid of just about everything except for this VWAP wave. VWAP stands for Volume Weighted Average Price. And that's huge. It basically tells you how many people are buying the asset on average at what price over time. And that is the biggest, in my opinion, this is the first thing that you need to do with Market Cipher is take a look at that green line. So I'm going to get rid of, oops, I don't want the zero line gone. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. Try to make it, just make it as simple as possible. Let's get rid of all of it, all of it. So the only things I have are the VWAP line and 0. And I like to make it a line. And then I like to make the line a little bit thicker and a little bit brighter, easier to see. Okay? So I'm reducing this to its bare bones. Okay? Actually, I suppose I could. Well, we'll keep the blood diamonds and we'll keep the manipulation. Yellow X's equal some sort of market manipulation. But let's take a look here. This is what I plan to do, guys, as I have resigned from my job as of last week officially, or Friday of last week. I'm going to start with this baseline just here, and I'm going to go to the one. These are 1 minute charts. Okay, so every candle is 1 minute, and what I'm going to do is I want to take a look at what this VWAP line is doing. Now, I've just started to dip my toes into leverage trading, so I haven't made a trade in a couple weeks because I've been waiting for a good opportunity. This morning I had that great opportunity, so once I finished mowing the lawn, I took a look at the charts and I wanted to see where things were going. I looked for the green dot, got the green dot on the 2 hour, got the green dot on the 4 hour, and then I waited for the next candle to confirm it, and then I entered my trade. Right now, I am on Bybit using my VPN, which is currently showing me in Belgium. We can't use this in the United States, but thank God for VPNs. And my trade that I put in was a relatively low leverage. My trade is only sitting at 5x leverage. It says up here, you can go all the way up to 50x on Bybit, and then if you have a good enough record with them, they will allow you to get to their most dangerous territory. Something I will never do. It's an easy way to lose all your money. Is go to all the way at 100. So when I was first leverage trading, I probably made like 5 trades. I think one of them went sideways, 2 of them went very well, and 2 of them I got liquidated in. So I think I ended up losing in total a couple grand overall. But what I've done is I've taken 7.307 Ethereum and I'm trading it at 5x. So the trade is worth 36 Ethereum. My entry price was a couple hours ago. I think it was about 2 hours ago at 21.52. And, you know, luckily it's easy to make money in big corrections after a huge dump. It looks like I'm up $2,500. But the reason why I'm making you this video is so you can understand how to use Market Cipher and make even more money. These are 5-minute candles. So if you look since I entered, I think I entered around here. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 minutes. 45, 55, an hour. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 2 hours. Let's just call it 2.5 hours or so. Most of these, luckily for, I'm thankful for big corrections, have been green candles. But there's an opportunity to make money in this 10-minute time frame on the way down by shorting the market. There's an opportunity to make money on this way down by shorting the market. And so by using Market Cipher over here, you can see that there's a way in which you can get ahead of the market. So I just want to look at the last few. Let's look. Well, in Belgium it says it's at this point, 2 in the afternoon. But I want to take a look at this volume weighted average price line right here. One thing that I found online through research is this is the easiest place to start. So take a look. We'll start right here. When the VWAP line goes above your 0 line right here, and it's confirmed with a candle, and these are 1 minutes. Let's go to make it a little bit easier. Let's go to 3 minute. Okay. When we've got, whoops, let me make this a little easier for y'all to see.